Welcome back to Retail Knowledge Mastery. The topic of this video is retail markets. In my previous video on retail formats, I had explained you how you can understand retail formats in a logical and scientific manner. Something on similar line, in this video, I will explain you how you can understand various retail markets and its parts as well. My name is Sanjay Bakshi and I am Retail Knowledge Builder. Let's hear out in this video how and what you can understand about retail market. The retail market is composed of three major segments. The first one is the traditional market, which is represented by T. The second part of the retail market is organized retail, which is represented by letter O, and M represents modern retail. Now you must be wondering what is the difference between these three. And there might be some people who will say organized and modern retail are the same thing. Yes, to an extent they are, but I will explain you in detail how they vary and where are they similar. So let's begin with the traditional retail market. Traditional retail market is the one which is not organized, hence we call it unorganized retail market. So what is organized retail? Organized retail has certain features which it shows, and that is why they are called organized. The first feature of an organized retail sector is that it is accountable. By accountability, we mean that the retailers and this market is accountable, is answerable to the government, to the public, to the society, and to its customers. You can question them, and they should have an answer for that. The second feature which an organized retailer or organized retail sector showcases is the registered part of it. That means they are registered. They are registered with the competent authorities. They are registered with the government or the local bodies who are governing them. They carry all the required licenses, permits, and all the mandatory compliances they are adhering to. The third feature which an organized retail player has is that it can be regulated by the law of the land. What do you mean by regulated? Regulated means the retailer in itself is bound to stand by the law. The retail business which the retailer is operating abides by all the legal requirements, and the law can communicate with it. The law can identify him. The law can always take him to task if something wrong is happening on the retailer's end. The fourth part is that they are the tax-paying entity. If they are organized, if they are accountable, if they are registered, and if they are regulated by the law, that means they have to pay taxes. They cannot escape the tax net. The fifth feature, which is very, very common and prominent, is their identity. And how do they get identified? They get identified because of the brand that they are. They have a brand name, they have a brand recognition, they have a brand image. And last but not the least is that they are responsible. They are responsible socially, culturally. They are responsible to the society. They need to take care about the environment. They need to take care of the customers' rights. They need to take care of the human rights. They will not indulge into any such activity which is not in the well-being of the society, customers, humans, etc. Now, this is what defines the organized retail market. So what is modern retail? Modern retail is nothing but an offshoot of organized retail only. They have some additional features. Now, what are these additional features? These are three main features: professionalism, scalability, and technology adoption. So you see in the list that these are red marked terms which are professional. Professional means that they are professionally managed. When we say professionally managed, it means they are managing all their functions, all their activities, all the systems and processes in a very, very specific manner. That means they have a certain science, they have a certain logic, they have a certain thought behind whatever they are doing. If they have employees, they are properly documented, they are properly accounted for, they are taking care of all the rights of those employees. If they're dealing with a customer, they're dealing it in a very appropriate and ethical manner. If they have a certain function within the company, the function is carried out based on certain standard operating procedures. The second thing is the scalability. By scalability, it means their business can be scaled up. If they have one outlet, it can have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. The same model can be replicated and is always scalable. So that means it is prone and it is open for expansion. And the third, last but not the least, is the more recent feature which has become so prominent now that you cannot escape it. It has to be there in the one form or the other form, and that is the technology. The more you adopt the technology, the more modern you become. The more deeper is your technical expertise, the better it is for you to be called a modern retailer. So remember that you have three parts of the retail market: traditional market, organized market, and the modern market. Hope you like this video, and all the description has all the contact information. If you have any query on this video or any other subject on regarding to retail, you can always contact me. Keep watching the videos of Retail Knowledge Mastery. Thank you.